Okay, let's begin. Now it's very easy to learn how to use the pedal. First we have to see what we're doing on the keyboard. Now the keyboard, let's say we're going to just play a note like this. And we want to use the pedal to hold them out. Now do you see what I was doing? First of all, let's practice just one finger. All you need to use is one finger. You could use the chord. You could just do this. Or you could just use one finger. But whatever you use, let's do it like this. We're going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3. So we're going 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3. Now that's easy enough to do, right? It's not terribly complicated. So let's try it again. 1 and off, 3, 4. We're counting really 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but we're saying 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3, 4. Let's do that now a few times. 1 and off, 3, 4. 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 Okay, now practice that. Put the tape on hold and practice that for just a few minutes. Make sure you've really got that down because it's very important. Now, let's do it even slower just to make sure you understand what you're doing. We're going 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3. And when I say off, of course, we're lifting off of the key. 1 and off, 3, 4. 1 and off, 3, 4. All right, now practice that for just a few minutes. Put this on hold. Practice that. Make sure you've got it down so you can count 1 and off, 3, 4. Comfortably, 1 and off, 3, 4, until you just feel very comfortable with it. Then turn the tape back on, and then we'll start the next section. Now, we'll work with the pedal this time. Okay, now you've practiced it a few minutes, and we're going to try the pedal. Now, the pedal on the right is the damper pedal, of course, and that's the pedal we're going to use. Now, let's do the count. We're going to start out holding the pedal down. Start out holding the pedal down. So let's hold the pedal down first. Now, when we count, we're going to go up, down, 2, 3, 4. 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 You see how simple that is? So let's try it again. We'll hold the pedal down first, and we'll start by saying up, down, 2, 3, 4. 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 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now practice that for just a few minutes. Put the video on hold, on pause, and practice that for just a few minutes. Make sure you know what you're doing on it. Make sure you feel very comfortable. Let's try it one more time before you put it on pause. We'll hold the pedal down to start off, and then we'll go up, down, 2, 3, 4. 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 Okay, practice that for just a few minutes, please. Put it on hold, and then come back. Okay, Now you've practiced that for a few minutes. Now let's think about what we're going to do. We're going to combine both of those little exercises. And we're going to do them at the same time. So let's take it step by step. Let's take it apart. We're going to start out holding the pedal down. And we're going to press the note down. Now when we press the note down on the piano, the key, when we press it down, the foot comes up at the exact same time. So let's try that. I'll press the note down and the key goes up exactly at the same time. Then the pedal goes down and the key comes, and you come off the key and the pedal holds it out. Now let's try that. Here we go. We're holding the pedal down first. Hold the pedal down. Now the pedal's going to come together, down, off, and 3 and 4 and together, down, off, and 3, 4 and together, down, off, and 3 and 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 4 and. Now do you see what we're doing? Let's take it a little slower to make sure you understand. We're holding the pedal down, and as soon as the key goes down, the pedal goes up at exactly the same time. The pedal then goes down, and then you come off on the key, and the pedal being held down is holding the note out. So let's try that again. We're holding the pedal down. Here we go. And when I say together, that means the note goes down and the pedal comes up together. Together, down, off. That's what we're doing. We're doing together, down, off. It's what we're doing. The keyboard, here we go. Together, down, off, and 3 and 4 and together, down, off, and 3 and 4 and together, down, off, and 3 and 4 and together,